Okay. Judgment. That's a good start. Excuse me. Number difference. Star. Magician. Good, 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 good. Maybe I got this right. We shall see. I'm not going to get really excited unless I get a hermit here, which I probably won't. So I feel like I messed up a couple things on the way, but I could be wrong. Perfect. Alignment up helps for this run, but I don't need the card because it's awful and useless. Alright. See what we get on the southern island. Hope it's what I'm hoping for. Nope, it's a broken sword, which is pretty awful. But it's at least something that I can put on my griffin to make him useful. I mean, he's already useful-ish. He's already useful for tanking, but he needs to be able to do damage too. I don't need the fortune card. Also useless. Well, not the best, not the best opening stage for cards or for items, but that's okay. We'll make do. Because we didn't get the item I was hoping for, the Nodos, I'll have to do a trick to get some extra money a couple of times, which I'll talk about it later. This is only practice, so sorry if my commentary is a little bit not insightful. I plan to do when I do an actual attempt, I'll probably do post commentary, because honestly, doing commentary makes me make mistakes like that. There we go. Move C. I made another mistake. Move lands. Move Warren. Make a new unit with lands as a leader. Go ahead and equip that broken sword, not there. My menuing needs a little bit of work, but there's times where I just completely nail it too, and that needs work, because I just wasted time. I'll take that. Just got an alignment down to where I was before, basically. Lands move a little bit. Buy 5 summons. Four revives. 4 heals. Here to get a treasure. Lands will actually get to the temple first. Hopefully. If I did it correctly. Yes. So this is where we get the Star of Heroes, which is pretty much a requirement for getting some of the best characters in the game. Don't worry about keeping the chariot. And there we go, Hero Star. I'll find a treasure. Hopefully it's a better weapon than the broken sword. It's a Thunder Ring. I know a character that I will be giving that to a little later. Watch out for the shifty cleric. She can definitely make a beeline toward you. Especially if she's dispatched late. Okay. No, we will not bow down to the Empire. Never. Never, never. Switch to leader because he's not the weakest in the party yet. You get a damage increase from attacking the weakest, but you have to make the leader the weakest one in the group first. Which he's still not. My Griffin is down. Which, that typically happens. Not usually that fast. But we can work with it. Now he's the weakest. So my wizards pretty much have to hit. If Warren misses him, we have to retreat, which I would rather not do. There we go. We got it. Now we're going to be coming back to the stage to do the money trick I was talking about. Because we don't have a choice, because I didn't get the Nodos in the first stage, which sells for a butt ton of money, and pretty much gives me all the money I need for everything I have to buy early game. But because that didn't happen, we got to come back to this stage. Because there's a guy here who excuse me, who will always give you 30,000 goth if you have under 30,000 goth. So if you have like 29,999 goth, he'll still give you 30,000 because he thinks you're broke and he wants you to win. Now the rep up card, the lover's card, is also useless for battle. And here's our buddy. Thanks for the cash, bro. This is the first map that's, I don't want to say complicated, but a little bit precise with its movement. There's certain timings you want to hit. If you don't hit them, it's not a huge deal, but it's really nice to hit. And if I could stop doing that, that'd be great. So, leader there. Lands there. Lands will always reach his destination before the opinion leader does, if you do it this way. And that's what you want to happen. Another rep up card. Okay, and now we will wait for the opinion leader to hit her destination. More rep up that I do not need. Okay, here's Canopus. He's not going to join us just yet. Remove my opinion leader right here. We're going to go over to lands. Have him move on the exact same town to hear about Canopus' sister, which is where the opinion leader is heading. And then we're going to spend all of our money on jokers. Those allow me to pull random cards if you didn't know, which will be helpful later. Now we head up past this dark water, hopefully avoid these units, yes. And once lands reaches his destination, that's when I move him over this town. Because now the opinion leader should reach the temple before lands reaches this town. Hopefully. Yes. Now, I might not have enough time to select the unit leader or the opinion leader before, yes, I want justice, before lands reaches the town up there, but I'm hoping I do. I just pretty much have to mash so that it picks her. I might not have a whole lot of time to, though. Got it. So now lands will get to the town with Canopus in it, and because we just got the Wing of Victory from his sister, he'll join us. So that was pretty much perfect, the movement and timing wise. Now we need to make sure the fight with Gilbert goes okay. Which, I've never really had trouble with this fight, but anything's possible. Yeah, Warren pretty much will always hit Gilbert. If he misses, I'm very surprised, but he typically doesn't. So far, even with the Griffin dying, this fight's going basically how it's supposed to. And there goes Gilbert. Gilbert joins us. If I had to break down the story of this game to its simplest terms, Black Queen is trying to march. We don't want her to march. So we're going back to Sharam to do the money trick again, because we still have under 30,000 Goth. And we got some stuff we have to buy in the next stage. There's our free money again. Now we'll go to Lake Janenia. This game is actually really poorly translated if you didn't notice. So if you actually return to this map, which we won't be, it calls it Lake Jansenia instead of Lake Janenia. It's kind of weird. So we want to go to the top left corner. Oh my god, nail it. There we go. Top left corner of this town to avoid, there's going to be some units going by here. And if you aim for anywhere on the town except that top left corner, you will encounter them and lose time. So definitely want to hit this top left corner. And it looks like we got it. Okay. Pull a card as usual. Death, a reputation down card. Don't need that either. And that's useless for a speedrun. This is serious. He's the boss of the map. He tries to get you to join him. We're not gonna, because we know better. So now we're gonna buy 8 sunshines. And that's basically what that last trip for money was for until the next map. So we'll move up here in these trees to avoid the rest of the units coming out. There is a cleric that comes out kind of late. As usual, the clerics tend to do that. And we want to reach this boss before nighttime, because I think we got it. He is a werewolf, and he will be one if you come back later, like he asks you to when you get there. So, yeah, you definitely want to get here before it turns dark. And if you don't beat him, the first time you fight him and you get back, he will be a werewolf. And he hurts a little harder. I forgot to switch to weak right away. That might cost us this fight, but we'll see. It really just depends on my wizards, because the Griffin's going to die in this fight. And there he goes. The Griffin always dies in this fight. I've seen him survive once by dodging really, really well. But, yeah, our wizards have to both hit here, or we don't win. We hit him. Good. So that can be a little bit of a nail-biter of a fight. But that wasn't too terribly bad. Now we can't actually go back to Sharam again this time to do the money trick. That was the last time we could do it, was the last one. Because this map, we don't buy enough here for us to have under 30k when we leave this map. So we're done going there. But now we're going to the Gatekeeper Stage. This is the stage that basically determines if your run's going to keep going. Because, man, Debonair, as cool as he is, he's a total prick in this fight. And you need a certain amount of things to fight him, especially the right cards. So I forgot to mention this percentage. It's not 100%, and it's not evil ending, devil percent. It's kind of an any percent where I still get all the characters, except for Galf. It's like it is technically any percent, but it's like 100% world ending without getting all of the Zodiac stones and shit. So here we go. Card. Got a Hangman. Not worried about keeping that right now. Will be useful later. And here's Aish. Or Ash. Whatever you want to call him. It really doesn't matter because he's never going to see combat. We're just glad he's our buddy. We're going to go over here for a last-ditch effort. Oh, really? A neutral encounter? That's the worst. Ugh. Anyway, like I was saying, damn dragon. We're going up here to these mountains with lands for a last-ditch effort at getting a decent weapon for the Griffin. No, it's a demon helm. That's not going to help us one bit. So now, Gilbert liberates this town. Guard, yes. Strength, not even kind of helpful. Getting some bad luck on these card pulls. And we're going to buy some all heals. Preferably 5. 4 is usually a better idea, but I want 5. And the rest on jokers, which should be, yeah, close to 8. So now we're going to move up to Opinion Leader, because everything's done. But now I need to pull jokers because I have a magician, and I would like another one. Or a devil. Devil helps too. Oh god, a full is great. Are my jokers going to all be awesome? Yes, they are. Dude, I'm not even going to test this fate. I'm just going to keep what I got, because everything I just got is perfect. The only thing I'm missing is another justice. So as soon as it starts turning dusk, we want to head to the boss. Because right now all of my characters have like mid-alignment, and you don't get any penalties if you fight in the right part of day to match the alignment. So we're going to keep it on weak because he's already the weakest in the group, and magician him. And then we're going to throw this devil. Leader's gonna miss. Oh, opinion leader hit. Okay, we might not need to throw the other magician then. I think I'm gonna chance it and see if we can hit him. Okay, that's a miss. Warren. Warren missed. Okay. Got him. No, we didn't. Oh my god, we have to hit with Warren. Great. Well, I have an Emperor. I'm going to use that instead, because I don't want the Opinion Leader getting all of the experience for killing Debonair, and if I used a card, that would happen. So, yeah. We're just going to Emperor and try and hit him again. I really hate to use an Emperor there. There we go. But the thing about that fight is if you don't beat him the first time, you lose, because the enemy units reach your base and you have to retreat. So I would rather burn an Emperor than lose a run right now. So that could have gone better, but it wasn't awful. So now we're going to go to the next stage. This is kind of like a gauntlet, because this next stage can screw you too, because there's a kind of a couple of precise things you have to do in this one as well. But this is where we're going to get that character that the Thunder Ring is going to go on. Because usually I wouldn't put it on her, but I have it, so why not? But we're also going to need a certain couple of cards here that I'm definitely going to be pulling jokers for. At least one card, because I think I have one. Yes, I do, but I need, as long as I'm in here, I may as well do it. I need another Justice. 2 Justices here are perfect. Kind of like how you need 2 certain cards to fight Debonair, you kind of need 2 cards to fight this guy. There's an Emperor, which I'll also take to replace the one I used. Hangman's not going to be useful here. I mean, that's a backup strat if I don't get it. Okay, I got a Judgment. Even better. And a Fool. I think I have too many cards. No, I don't. Okay. Don't want the Chariot. Another Hangman. take the Hermit, and I'll drop one thing. The Strength card. I think we'll be okay now. I'm not going to worry about pulling anymore, because it's taken too much time. And to be honest, I don't like being that low on jokers. That's what sucks about the, about not getting the Nodos, is I would have a bunch more jokers than I do. But it's okay. So let's go ahead and get this temple liberated. Full guard, another Emperor. It's really hard to pass that up, but I don't want it. I got plenty. Alright. So here's Aisha. Aisha is actually a better character than people give her credit for. And you'll see why. She uses summons to bring her to us. Go into her unit and change her leader to this mermaid, Lifa, whatever. Exchange her with the generic wizard. Send this new unit all the way down here. Go back to this unit. And we're going to send our leader right here. So Aisha is a cleric, so she can't actually do damage. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I got this right, because last time I did not. And we want to encounter this wizard here, because he's got ghosts on his team. And you'll get to see what Aisha does to those ghosts. Bam. So what that does is that gets those three a level, guaranteed. I'm going to mash start and hope I get my pause. I did, and then I unpaused like an idiot. So now, I'm going to go to change class, and we're going to turn her into an Amazon, and then into a Valkyrie. Because she has a pretty high intelligence stat, and as long as we're sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and put the Thunder Ring on her. And that should raise her intelligence. If it doesn't, it raises her thunder damage. Okay, it raised her thunder damage, though. So, she uses thunder, which is perfect. Now we'll go straight to the boss. And that wizard's just like, what the fuck, man? Really? Are you just gonna run at me, kill my ghosts, and then that's it? So Aisha threw out her cleric robes, and now she's a crazy Valkyrie lady. So for this fight, we're gonna throw out the Justice first. Usually we want to have two Justices here. But I don't have two Justices, so I'm just gonna see if we can beat him on our own merits. But, here's the problem. I don't have any healing cards. So, I am going to have to burn... I'm going to burn a Magician here. Because I want him to die in the first round. Because... yeah, because of that. So we have to retreat, which is fine. I would rather retreat than have my opinion leader die. So we're going to all heal. Actually, I want to use another heal, just heal, on my opinion leader. And then revive the Griffin. And we should be okay now. I don't foresee any problems because he's weak and all we have to do is get a hit. Or two, I guess. There's two. Oh no, we missed. I'm gonna chance it and hope the opinion leader kills him. And she did. Okay. Cool, we got out of there. That's a volatile fight if you don't have two Justices. Because Garez hurts, but it's more about that dragon in the back row. Excuse me. Because that dragon's acid, as you saw, can almost kill your opinion leader in one hit when she's at when she's down from getting hit by Evil Dead. But now that I've gotten past those 2 stages, the next run of stages is actually pretty damn straightforward and pretty damn uneventful, really. Because everything should go right. And I don't foresee anything going wrong. So we want to cut across here. And by the rest of these stages, I mean the next few are pretty much okay. There will definitely be a moment I get to a few stages a little later that could screw me too, but right now we're on track. Enjoy the nice water stage music here while we wait for Lance to get up to this temple. This temple is going to give us the Brunhild, which we need to find Chaos Gates, where some of the best characters in the game are that we need to recruit. It's also a decent holy weapon too that we will be using. We pulled another full, which I would like to keep for sure. Alright, there is a unit, this cleric here, can shift on you, so you gotta be careful. And I got attacked by another neutral encounter. Ugh. What did I do to piss off the wildlife? Come on. Get out of here, imp. Alright. This fight is very straightforward. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw a fool to get rid of her flunkies. Then throw a hermit, and then let the battle play out, because it's pretty cake. She'll only get 1 attack, and it'll do a lot of damage, but it's her only attack that she gets. Aisha, we can't have you missing. Hermit does decent damage because she's weak to lightning, but it's also a strength-based tarot card, and it's based off of your opinion leader's stats. And because we're the evil opinion leader, we have much better growth in intelligence rather than strength. So the intelligence cards are better, and we are having a tough time hitting. I'm gonna wait for my next little round of attacks here. Man, we are missing like crazy. Good thing I have these emperors. Like, this doesn't happen usually. She's fucking dead. That's another miss. I don't believe this. Opinion leader hitting isn't going to help, really. Now we hit. Warren will not do enough, even if but he missed. I don't like using this many emperors at all, but I really don't want to retreat and come back, because I've done it. I did it on Garrus. I don't want to have to do it here, too. It's a good thing this is practice, because I probably would have reset this. But that is insane. How are we missing so bad? Warren has to hit. He didn't hit. I don't believe that. Holy shit. That is... wow, dude. Just wow. I'm not even going to all-heal that. This might be the end of the run right now, because that's ridiculous. And I got to use another fool now, too? Holy shit. This is the worst fight I ever had with her. Usually she's a cakewalk. Like, she's just done. And I hit her the first time. Wow, dude. That was bad. That was the worst. That was the worst Castellation Sea I've ever had. What really sucks about that is I have a limited amount of jokers to be pulling for cards that I need. And that kind of screwed me. I think that was the trade-off for getting such good pulls in the last stage. Or in the stage before the last one, I should say. Wowie wow. Wow, man. Okay. This stage is pretty fun. And we're also going to be getting a character that's pretty much going to... No, it's no pretty much about it. He's going to be in our main attack unit for the rest of the game. After we get him. So if you've ever done this map, it's kind of confounding how you're supposed to get this character. There's, like, the information out there for doing it is so backwards. Like, it's telling you, like, the places that I've seen, like, way back in the day, it tells you to, like, liberate every town and shit, and it's like, no, you don't have to do any of that. Just, it's so much easier than you're making it out to be. So, we're sending Gilbert below this hidden temple here so that he's ready to find it and liberate it when we need him to. As soon as he gets there, we're going to go to our opinion leader and move her just to the right of this temple up here on the island. And we're also going to use a sunshine. So she'll probably get there, and then Lands will liberate the town up in the north, which we need next. Now, the thing about it is I can leave her sit here and she'll avoid all enemy units, so I'm not even worried about looking up there. I'm just gonna wait for Lands, and there he is. Yes, I'll pull a card. Yes, I'll take another Emperor. Oh, it's a decent card pull. Thank you. Here we'll hear about the Bell of Light and where it is, which is Kaleo. We'll send Lands over here to get a Chaos Gate, and we'll go straight to Gilbert and move him onto this hidden temple. Or this hidden town, I'm sorry. This is Kaleo, right? That we just learned about. Give me a decent card pull. That'd be great. I need that for this fight, so that's perfect. So now we get the Bell of Light. Then the only reason I can think it says to liberate every town is to find the right statue that you have to use the Bell of Light on, but it's in this temple, so it ain't no big deal. We're just gonna go here, pull a good card. Strength helps my Griffin a little bit. Don't want to keep it. I found an item. It's a black crossbow. No big deal. So now we use it on this statue, and boom, there's Saradin. Simple as that. He was here getting stoned at this temple the whole time. So now he joins us. We're going to go ahead and dispatch his unit, but not send him anywhere. He's just going to sit on the base. We're going to send our opinion leader up here to this little house just to wait, because we want Lands to find the Chaos Gate. And Lands found the Chaos Gate. Now we'll go back here, wait for the movement to stop. And then we'll use summons. And we will take and erase this golem, because we're going to replace the golem with Warren. And we're going to change Warren to the leader, which allows us to exchange Saradin into the leader's party. And then we'll send the leader's party straight to the boss after I check my tarot cards. So I have a devil. I would very much like to have one other damage card for this fight. I can use Hermit. And this is Albaleo. He's actually weak to Dark. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's weak to strength attacks too. That's why I'm okay with having Hermit. But he's not the weakest in the group, so I want to start with leader. and toss this devil at him. This fight usually goes pretty well too. I have been known to get crushed by it a couple of times. The thing that sucks is I still don't have a healing card, and his next acid will kill us. So if we do not kill him in this first round, which there's a real possibility we won't. Saradin missed. We're not going to hit him. I'll wait for Asia's turn, but we are definitely retreating. It's sad that we have to do that, but I'm not getting hit by another acid. And that's what these all heals are for things like this. That acid would have totally wrecked my opinion leader and we would have lost. So I am okay with running and okay with just fighting him regularly and not pulling any more cards. But we've got him weakened, which is good enough. So, fun fact, I have never had it so that I had to retreat from Garrus, Porcius, and Albaleo before. I've never had to retreat from Porcius at all. So, there's that. This run is not going great. I would definitely redo this run. I would redo the hell out of this run. So now we're moving on to get the other character that's probably going to be on our team for the rest of the game. And he's pretty damn good, man, but he's also, there are times that he is unreliable. And you may actually see that happen in this first stage here with him. Which, we're gonna hope that doesn't happen. Wait a little while to get down here. We are. Hopefully we get a decent card pull, that'd be great. We don't actually need cards for this boss for the most part. Devil, yeah, I'll hang on to it. And here's Prince Tristan, who the first thing he does is hit on me because I'm hot, but I'm also a damn warlord, so watch your tongue. And we're gonna dispatch Tristan's group. We'll be doing a similar thing to what we did with Saradin. And bust out a Sunshine. I'll watch how far up that evil one is, which is decently far up. Head straight for the boss. Right before we get there, pause. Now we'll use summons. Leader to this wizard here. Exchange Tristan in her place. And then equip Tristan with the Brunhild. Okay, so let's see how it goes. The whole strategy here is for Tristan to swing on Apros, then for us to run, and then come back and finish him off. Sometimes Tristan goes first, sometimes he doesn't. He didn't this time. But we want him to hit definitely. Which he did. And now we're running. And we'll use another all heal just in case he goes first again. And straight back to him. Okay, moment of truth. Come on, Tristan. Yes! Oh, perfect. Almost perfect. It would have been perfect if he hit twice and went first twice. But that gets me past where I got in my last run. Which, yeah. Last time I got to him, Tristan hit both times. But the second time, he did 1 less damage than he needed to kill him. So he left the boss at 1 HP, and the boss killed us. Which was ridiculous. But okay, we have our semi-death team set up, and we're going down to Deneb's garden. We're beating her now, and we'll get her later. Because our reputation is not low enough to recruit her. So we want to go to this little bend in the river here. And cool thing I kind of noticed, I like how she's a witch, and there is absolutely no way that you can get across this map, not even in one move, before it turns nighttime. I thought that was pretty neat that they did that. But if we're lucky, Tristan will one-shot her. If she doesn't, Saradin will finish her off pretty quickly. He did not one-shot, but Saradin's going to throw an acid out, and it's pretty much going to wreck him. And that, I think, is actually the quickest stage in the game. We really want to forgive Deneb, because if we don't forgive her, we can't get her later. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but my reputation meter, your reputation goes down for recruiting Deneb, but by beating the stage so fast, at least I think that's why, my reputation goes down and then immediately goes back up. Which is kind of funny. Alright, this next stage can be a little bit goofy. It's very precise as well. I need to make sure that my opinion leader's alignment is 55 or higher, or what I do on this stage is kinda different. Nope. And we are on track because she's at 70 alignment, which is pretty much perfect. So we need to send her there, dispatch Lance, and he's going to go down here and try and get a treasure. And we're going to let that rock for a minute, and once the sun is at 1 o'clock, up there in the top right, now we will use Sunshine, and we will deploy Gilbert. Now Gilbert has to go up here to this town, this hidden town, and liberate it, because we need to come back here after this map for a little bit of goofiness, which you'll see. Okay, we got a buried treasure, which is what we wanted. Kusanagi blade. Okay, that's going to be better for the Griffin. Then we want to move lands down here. And our opinion leader should hit that town first, which she did. And her alignment is high enough that a little girl named Pasha will show up. Oh, my alignment went down. It's a good thing I was exactly where I needed to be, or way higher than I needed to be, and not exactly right above where I need to be. So, she wants a beehive for her sick mom. And because we're nice people, we're going to get it for her. So now Lands will reach that temple, which is where Pasha's dad collapsed and died with the beehive. So the monks will be nice enough to give it to us. And Tempers is useless. So here we go, we got the beehive. Now we want to send Lands up here to this town, because we need to do some shopping there. Then we'll go here and have her move on the same town. Give her the beehive, and she will give us a Sentinel Demon, which is an incredibly important item for this run, which you'll see shortly. And I'm going to send her up here. And the Hawkman beelined at me like a dick, which he sometimes does. My movement was a little off too there. But I still hate it when that happens. Hopefully we don't get ping-ponged. I'm going to try and mitigate that as much as I can. Sometimes you can get ping-pong between two enemies, and it's the absolute worst. So we want her to get up here and not encounter that witch. Okay, perfect. Now we got the magic city that we needed to get. Hierophant, useless. But fine. Now we want to move her up towards the boss, but not on the boss. So we give Lands the time he needs to get to the town there. Lands gets to the town. Priestess, we finally got a healing card, which we will be keeping. And we want to go in here and buy 2 pairs of boots. And the bow. We need the bow to recruit Deneb. And then we will go here and fight the boss. Tristan can miss. He most definitely can miss. But I've never seen it happen. Ever. She did not go first, which means she's going to get a heal off, which sucks. But that's okay. Because we're going to switch to weak. And she's done. Okay. Don't finish her, and then mash A to have her join. Okay. Now, we need to recruit Deneb. But, in order to do that, we need to have a shitty reputation. So, I'll try and tell you what I'm going to do here. Just the basic idea of what I'm going to do, but while I'm doing it, I have to keep track of how many times I do it, so I'll probably pretty much just be counting after this. So I want to go back to Diaspola. And with one of those pairs of boots, we want to pop them to move our leader right here. So this guy really, really wants the Sentinel Demon that we have, but we're not going to give it to him. And we're not going to give it to him 12 times. So there's one. I just watch my reputation meter, and this will be self-explanatory. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And this will be the 12th time here. We're going to do it one more time, but we're going to say no to the 10,000 goth and yes to the staff. So now we have a staff, which allows us to class change Saradin up to Sorcerer, which is awesome. And we have a reputation low enough to recruit Deneb. So now we're going to go back to Deneb's garden. Use our other pair of boots to go to her castle. And that bow we bought in DS Pola is for her, and she offers to join. And we take another hit to our reputation when she joins. So we got a pretty low rep right now, but the rest of this... Oh, I forgot to split. Okay. The rest of this is going to get our reputation back up. So this is Pogrom Forest. First thing we want to do is send our opinion leader down here to this tree, and then deploy lands and send him up to this hidden town. Now, if I didn't need cards, I would not be pulling cards at these stops, because this route that I have here basically gets my reputation up to the perfect amount that I need to get the characters that I need. If I take any reputation down cards, oh my god, the wildlife! The wildlife! Screw off, skeleton. Anyway, yeah, so if I get any alignment or any alignment down or reputation down cards, it's going to be a little rough for me. Oh, that was silly. Why'd I do that? Can I get her before he gets that down? Yes, okay. So now we want to go right there. Okay. Pull a card. Oh, I got a reputation down. It was a reputation down 3. We may be screwed, but we'll see. There's no telling just yet. We'll know. And I'll be really, really sad. So, this is probably the fastest boss fight in the game. Yep. Okay. So, getting that reputation down card really sucks. because I'm not sure if I'm going to be alright here. But we'll find out. We actually won't know for a few maps, but that's okay. Now we're going to go to the Calbian Peninsula, where we will fight Figaro, and he's not too bad. He can be, a little bit, but he's usually not. Especially now that Saradin is a badass sorcerer and gets 2 shots of magic. 2 shots of really powerful magic. And Tristan has been hitting pretty consistently. I'm going to guess that Kusanagi is better than what I've got on the Griffin. Yes, it's way better. So as soon as the Opinion Leaders unit gets down here, I'm going to equip that on the Griffin. As long as we don't get any more fucking neutral encounters. Dude, that is the worst. That is much better. There's the Beast Man that we want to avoid. He dispatched really late. Okay. Getting here just on time. Alright. Like I said, Figaro's not too much of a threat. Of the Devas, he's the easiest. There he goes. Alright, so our next stop is the Tundra. This map can be kind of weird, but if I've got my shit together, shouldn't be too bad. The boss here sucks. Like, she hurts. She is like the true final boss of this game. Like, I think she's harder than Diablo. In certain runs, she can just screw you. I would really like to have a devil card, but it's okay if I don't. So I want to go right here, this little tucked in part of this mountain. I have a devil, okay. So that's going to help a little bit. But what we really need is for Saradin to hit in this fight. Once we get here, which I hope is the correct spot. I've been known to be wrong. This map messes with me sometimes. That's what I mean by it being a weird map. So we should dodge the unit right here. And that should be, if we messed up, there's going to be 2 units over here. Okay, that one is going south. Good, good. We nailed it. Everything's fine. So here's Meisel, and she is fucking powerful. You'll see from her first attack she does, or from her only attack she does. Keep it on weak. She's gonna throw her shit out. No, I'm gonna throw my shit out. Devil. It shouldn't kill her. It might. Should have been the first thing I did, actually. Okay, it didn't kill her. So now we're going to take a big hit from her. Ow. Saradin has to hit. And he did. That was about as perfect as that fight can go. So, alright. This is, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is going pretty good right now. Despite all the bullshit before. I mean, I'm at least getting through a run here. And in this next stage, we will be getting a character that will actually replace Tristan. Trying to remember if I had to do anything else in my menu before that. I do not, so. So we're going to be running into our old friend Gares again here. But the good part about it is we're going to move to this town first. And we're going to buy 10 all heals. And then spend the rest of our money on jokers, which we will need some cards. Or that's an alignment down. I don't want that either. That's bad. So we might be missing out on a couple of characters if shit like that keeps happening. So there's our 10 all heals. And let's get a billion jokers. And then we'll send her right here. So I have a judgment that I can burn if I really want to in this fight, which could help. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull some jokers. Shit. And see if I can get a Justice. Or an Emperor, that works too. The only thing that sucks about Emperor is it requires me to... Yes, there we go. It requires me to survive. Up to the point where I can get another turn. World card. I need that for sure. Get rid of Temperance. It's useless. Not worried about a tower or a sun or a moon. I don't need that world card until much later. Fool, I definitely need. I know for a fact I need that. I'm only gonna pull a couple more here. Empress, I will take you for sure. We'll drop... No. We'll drop the Hangman. And let's try for one more. Nope, okay, good. Well, we're equipped for this fight. We have a Justice. We have a Judgment if we absolutely need to use it. We got some Emperors, so we should be okay. Now, it really just depends on these last two units and what they decide to do. Okay, good. Alright, Tristan, I need you to hit. That's pretty much the case every time. Hit, which is good, and we'll throw Justice, and we should be able to take him out now. Get hit by Evil Dead for sure. We might have to... Nope, it doesn't look like we're gonna have to burn an Empress on that. He's down. That was very quick. That was very, very perfect. And I only needed the Justice. So now that he's done, look who it is, our old buddy Debonair. Norn heals him up, and Debonair decides to join us. Now, here's the thing. This is actually personal preference, because Tristan can potentially do more damage than Debonair, but Debonair doesn't miss as much. And he's actually better stat-wise. So, my preference is to unequip the Brunhild from Tristan. Remove Debonair from his one-person unit. I don't even know why they did that. I wish they would have just put him in the list of units. And then remove Tristan. And add Debonair. And then equip the Brunhild on Debonair. Okay. So now we're going to Fort Alamut. And we're going to move my leader onto this tree. And we're going to deploy lands as well. And send him down here to get a Chaos Gate. But we want to scroll back up here. And keep an eye on what this Hawkman up here does. I still have a Magician? Yes, I do. Okay. Then we are in good shape. There's a Hawkman unit here. And he can do some shifty movement as well. It's never for sure which way he's gonna go. He could be kind of high up, he could be low. So, if he goes low, we want to make sure we dodge. And it is nighttime now. So, sunshine. Hawkman is... Okay, he's a little low, but he's high enough. Man should find the Chaos Gate before we fight the boss. Yes, he did. Okay. And now we'll fight the boss. Okay, these guys can be a little daunting when you're playing casually, because you think, holy shit, there's two bosses. Holy fuck, we gotta beat them both. Well, you'll see what happens. Actually, we'll switch to weak, because we're gonna bust a Magician, and the back one is weaker to fire than the front one, so he'll be weaker. Let's see what they do. They didn't do anything. And Debonair hit with Blade, which is good. They both kicked. That's what I want. Firewall, 74, and if Phantom hits, we're golden. And it did. So, now you might be thinking, well shit, but we're gonna retreat, and because we killed the leader, we win. So now we are heading to Delma Desert. which has some cool music, actually. And we'll be sending our leader right here to this little tree, and then deploying lands, and he will be going to this little hidden town right here. There's no reason, like, item-wise or anything like that to be going to this town, but it will help bring our reputation up to where it needs to be, which right now it is very low because of that fortune card, which I did not anticipate happening. So here's hoping that we can get our reputation up high enough. Should I pull a card? Yes. Full. Fuck yeah. We actually need that for this fight. I know I already had one, but it's nice to have an extra. Now she should be able to move straight to the boss without any altercations here. And... hiya. We gotta change our formation for this fight. Oh, messed up. Shit. There we go. So this is Procon. He actually has the highest speed stat in the game, so he will always go first. However, he doesn't go first to tarot cards. So we're going to throw a full to get rid of his buddies, and then he's going to hit us with some sort of ninjutsu. And then immediately we're going to throw a judgment because it absolutely wrecks this guy. He has got some low alignment. 142. And 89. So there you have it. Hit him with the light element judgment, and then Debonair hit him with the light element Brunhild, and he was just done. So now, this is the moment of truth. On whether or not we have a high enough rep, which I don't think we do. I think we're actually going to miss out on this character, which is sad, because he is amazing. He's the best character in the game. Pretty much hands down. I have high enough alignment to get him, too. That's what sucks. But I really don't think... in fact, I'm going to save. I really don't think that my rep is high enough. It does not look high enough. So we're probably going to miss out on Fogel, sadly, because he is a hype-ass character, and he's really, really fun to watch. But that's okay, because we have Debonair, and he's a decent alternative. There is a trick on this stage, by the way. If I somehow show up here with too low of alignment, I have to be 70 plus to get Fogel. If I show up here with too low of alignment, I can fight the Dragoner that's sitting on this boss's base, and it'll actually give me like 10 points of alignment because she's so much higher level than my leader. But we're not going to have to do that. Hopefully, if she moves. Which she should as soon as I touch land. Yep. But I have to really avoid her. Which I did. Kind of want to take a wide berth here too. Okay. So here we have Fogel. I hate being here at night, but you have to sometimes. keep it on weak. Oh. That's not good. I don't know why he attacked the Tiamat. Tiamat had more HP than Fogel. So there goes, no, Saradin lived. Okay, well. There's a chance we can still pull this off. It's very unlikely. I'm on leader. Oh, my formation is fucked. Okay. Okay, good to know. Yeah, so Debonair wants to be all the way to the right, or else he will not even hit. So, hopefully, they don't reach my base now. That would be very dumb. We're gonna heal Saradin twice, because he's gonna definitely eat that EI Nuki, and it will kill him. Well, this was a bad stage. I messed up my formation. I'm very surprised they didn't reach my base first. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Saradin's down. So, Debonair has to kill. And he did. We are not going to get Fogel. I'm calling that now. I do not have a high enough rep. Yeah, I wish that I could fight with you. Yeah, humans will always be humans. Whatever. That sucks. I really wish we could have got him. I never should have pulled that card, because if I hadn't pulled that fortune card, everything would have been fine. So, yeah. Sometimes the game fucks you. This game fucks you hard when it fucks you too. It fucks you out of characters. So now, here's the other thing. I might miss out on another character still. So, we're going to the Ryan Sea. Because usually I'll go here. Okay, I just want to make sure I have a full... Okay. Usually we'll go here to get our rep up just enough to get the next character we need after getting Fogel. But now I'm not so sure we'll even have enough rep for that character, which sucks too. Come on with these neutrals. Very... So, all things considered, the only damning thing that's happened in this run so far is actually not getting Fogel. Because everything else we've done correctly. We want to move towards that mage to get in between these fights. And then head straight for the boss. And this formation is also the best for this fight. Because we're using a full strat to get the fuck rid of him. No nightmare. He gets 3 attacks, so you want to really pay attention to how many he's done. Because he hits hard, and he can take out the leader. There's Meteor. So, if Saradin doesn't kill here, which he did, okay. If Saradin hadn't killed there, Debonair's final attack would have won. So now this next stage is the one where we would be getting this character. But it's going to be a toss-up. It's going to be a toss-up on whether or not we can actually get her. Okay, I want to move the leader over here to find a Chaos Gate. And dispatch lands. Send him to this town where we would be recruiting this character. I'm not going to pull any cards on this town. Because I don't want to take a chance on actually having enough reputation and then not being able to recruit her. But I think she's going to tell me I'm walking the path of evil. That's just my call. Because I don't think my reputation is high enough. 'Cause she takes even higher reputation than the Dragoons do. Including Focal. Oh no! Okay, so she's actually going to join us. That's insane. Okay. So it looks like we're actually only going to miss out on Focal in this run. Which sucks, because he's... God, he's fucking good. So I want to send her down here. Keep an eye on these units. Ooh. Okay, we're good. This fight's pretty easy too. Except for the fact that I think I might have lost. Because I have to change my formation back to normal for this fight. Oh, Tony. You were actually the worst. And I've never had to do that, and I don't know if they're going to get to my base before I can fight them. Okay, good. We're alright. It's that little micromanaging stuff, man. It's that micromanagement shit that can screw you. I miss him with Saradin. That sucks. I don't think he can do enough to kill my unit leader, but I'm still gonna burn Priestess because I'm scared. And we'll see if Saradin kills. If Saradin does not kill, we're busting an Emperor that I think I still have. Saradin didn't kill, and he only barely didn't kill. That sucks. Okay. We got some shit going on here. Griffin? Oh. Bye, Griffin. You tried. Phantom? No. Debonair. Yes. Debonair doesn't miss very often. Okay. So everyone else that we can get is pretty much guaranteed. Sadly, both of these dragoons, although they require the same, or they have the same requirements to recruit that Vogel does, they are not as good as Vogel, and they're actually not even as good as Debonair. They would be if they were higher level, but Debonair's been with us for a minute, so yeah. Chaos Gate. Go to this little jutting land here. This is a trivial fight for it being a dragoon, honestly. I say that and then she'll wreck me, but we'll see. But now, yeah, we have everything required to recruit the dragoons. Our reputation is definitely high enough. We have the Brunhild, and we have a high enough alignment. And that's it. So now Fenrir will join us. Again, not as good as Vogel. Yeah. So, our next stop is Muspelm, which is the final Sky Island. We want to move her in between these three volcanoes here. And then keep an eye on this Eagle Man that'll be coming down around here somewhere to see where he comes out of. And that'll tell me whether or not I need to go south or what. Okay, I can go south then. Fairly certain. Yes, south. I don't want to encounter that Beast Man, please. Okay. We're in good shape now. Again, another trivial fight. Slust is actually my favorite of the dragoons. It's really sad that he's not as good as Vogel, because it would be great to use him in a run. Because he's super cool. Alright, and he's down. He writes like 100 men. And also fights like it. So, we actually only have a few more maps here. We're getting there. So now we're going to get another one of my favorite characters in the game. Also one who isn't useful in a speedrun. I want to go to the top right corner of that town to avoid units, mostly. Yeah, I'll pull a card. I'll take a devil and a rep down. I'll still have enough reputation for her. Dragon Spear, not interested. What's up, Rayuni? She's a muse, a special character, and she's really no different from the other muses, but she's pretty cool. I haven't figured out a movement yet to avoid getting this treasure on the way here, because I have to dodge units too. But I pretty much always get a treasure here. Yeah. I wish I could figure out exactly what I have to do. Dwarven? No. That's like a thunder weapon or something. A thunder item. And this boss, like the other ones, is pretty much the same. We don't even need cards for this one. Oh! I say that, and then I'll probably end up needing an Emperor. He's still not the weakest. Yeah, I'm gonna need an Emperor, because I need Debonair to hit. Like I said, Debonair does not miss that often, but he can. And it's pretty much damning. There we go. Now Saradin should finish him off. There we go. Alright. So now it's time to go recruit the very last character that we need to recruit. And he's one from way back towards the beginning of the game that we could have got in that map, but it would have taken too much time and too much money. So we just go back and get him later. So we're going all the way back to the Sharam district. I picked the wrong map. Man, I'm way too far into this run to be making mistakes like that. Wow. That's kind of silly. Okay. Slums of Zenobia, thank you. Ugh. Man. It's getting late, boys and girls. Getting late. But you know what? I mean, it's not a solid run. It's not at all what I was hoping it would be, which would be perfect, honestly. But, you know, I'm really happy with it so far. Like, if I can just get through a run, I'll be happy. At this point. Priestess, I'll keep it. So here's Lion. And we'll pay him 5,000 goth to join us. I really didn't have to do that, considering that I already didn't get all the characters, so there was no reason to go and get him because that's a wash. But I still like to practice going to get him, you know. So, all right, now we're on the stage that has another character we could recruit, but it would take way too much work, and it guarantees us the worst ending in the game, which some would argue is the best ending in the game. I actually think it's pretty cool. You can do it. Galf is pretty much the devil himself. So if you go and wreck your alignment down to damn near 0, and wreck your reputation down to nothing, almost, and give him the Brunhild sword, the holy sword, after beating him, he'll join you, and you'll get the evilest ending in the game. That's a really late wizard deployment. But, as it is, we're just here to fuck him up, and nothing more. We might have to retreat on this fight. Hopefully not. It'd be great if I could throw a justice, but I don't think I have one. No, I don't. I'm not going to burn a judgment on this fight. But he can definitely do some damage. You cannot weak target him either because his fucking ghosts are all weak. They have literally 0 HP. So if you hit weak, you will target them. Hey! The Griffin killed him. Yeah, that's not going to do any kind of damage because he's evil, and that was a dark attack. Okay, now I'm going to Priestess because his next meteor could kill my Opinion Leader, and I don't want that happening. I'm playing it safe. It's a good thing I played it safe. Let's just burn the Emperor, and we'll, ooh. Wait, he didn't have another attack. Meteor was, the one meteor was the only thing he had, right? Yeah. Oh well. Come on, Saradin. Okay. I was gonna say, if I wasted that freaking Emperor, I'm gonna be pissed, because I need it for this next stage. But yeah, after this, if you had all of those requirements, you could give him the Brunhild and he'd join you. It is actually possible to get 100% of the characters in this game if you do it right. Like, all of the characters, period. But it takes some doing. And I've only done it once or twice. And I did that outside of having, like, speedrun strats. It was actually playing the game, so it was even harder. Okay, so this next stage, Fort Shulamana, is kind of a big deal. This boss is rough. In fact, for the next couple of fights, we're going to need a lot of cards. So, and also I don't have a dark weapon, which I will want. So I'm going to send my Opinion Leader here. I'm going to dispatch lands. And we're going to go down to, there should be a temple right in here. And in here, they give us a darkness weapon called the Fafnir, which I want. Okay. Liberate. See if we can pull some damn cards that we need without having to use jokers. Helpful. I will keep it. Thank you for the Fafnir. Then our unit leader will reach that town. Or Opinion Leader, sorry, unit leader. Well, technically she's a unit leader too. Yes, I'll pull a card. Lovers, not what I was looking for. So, here is our last little shopping trip. And it is completely for... Actually, you know what? I need to replace the revive I used earlier at the beginning of the game. So I'll buy 2 of them. And then I'll spend the rest of my money on jokers. And then we will move to the left of the island here, the island temple, to avoid those units. And I want to move down here. How many sunshines do I have? 4. I want to use 1 here for sure. Pause. Pull some jokers. That's a summons. Okay, well, whatever. Justice will take. Judgment I will definitely take. World, I don't need it yet, but I will soon. I don't have a healing card. Fuck you, Fortune, you ruined my chance at getting Fogel. Priestess, no. Devil, yes. Magician, yeah. Star, I will need a star card. So we want to drop Tower. I will definitely need a star. And I will also need a Hangman. There's a Hangman. Hell yes. Ask and ye shall receive. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that other devil. We don't need to. I would love an Emperor. I guess no. Because this fight coming up with Previa here is a little bit volatile. Having an Emperor would be fantastic. And if I pull an Emperor, I'll be replacing that one of those magicians with it. Hermit, no, what is? Hangman, no. Lovers, no. What is with all the temperances? Death is useless. Moon is useless. Justice is useless right now. Man, this is a lot of card pulls for a lot of nothing. No. No. Okay, that's a new card that hasn't popped up for a while. Damn it, I just need an Emperor! I'm sorry, this is the boring part. I'll take that star, too. Never hurts to have an extra star. Oh, I do have an extra star, I don't need 3. Okay, I'm only gonna pull a few more and then I'm gonna try without them. Because I have an extra magician I can burn. I don't need that full. I'm gonna pull down to 75. See what I get to here. Okay. Nope. We're just gonna head in, see what we can do without an Emperor. I'm gonna burn that, yes, I'm sorry. What's up, Previa? You're a dick. Burn this magician. Didn't do shit. Debonair missed. Oh, this is bad already, man. Let's see what Justice does to him. Pretty sure he's weak to electric, so I probably should have kept that Hermit, but it's okay. Yeah. We're gonna have to count on Saradin to do some good damage here. He missed. Ugh. Man, this is rough. This could be the end, because I don't know. I mean, running in this fight, I'm not sure if they get to my base. Saradin finally hits. I'm not sure if they get to my base. So we'll see. If it ends here, you know what? I feel good about how far I've gotten. So, I mean, this is only a few stages from the end of the game. It's almost a complete run, but I very much would like it to be a full run. Let's try pulling a couple more things. It's still on this Death Seed. Oh, I got slots for another star. And another Hangman. If I pull a Hermit, I'll take it. It is not being kind with the damage cards, man. Or the Emperors. Two more. Tower, no. Justice. Yeah, I'll take it and see if it does anything. No, it won't. Okay. Fine. We're on a bad seed. Alright. Let's see if we can get there before the base gets taken. Yep, we did, so... I'll use a star. That'll make it easier for us to hit him, hopefully. Yep, okay. Oh, sorry if I just smacked the mic. Okay. So we made it through there. At the expense of having to run and get a bunch of cards. Okay. So yeah, we really only have a few more maps. I'm still under 2 hours. I really wish it was better than that. But, you know, what can you do? When RNGesus is going to be a dick. Okay. This map... Oh, man. Levelon is easily the best. Easily the best of the 4 Devas, which is the reason why you fight them last. But this fight, holy shit, is just ridiculous. Because for it to be perfect, I need a star and a Hangman. Because I want to. He's got some massive defenses, so I want to lower his defenses. I want to use star so I can hit him easier. And I would really, really like a, you guessed it, Emperor. It looks like I'm on a new seed. I won't take the Fool. Won't take the Magician. World I'll need eventually, but not right now. Judgment I'll really need eventually. But right now, I'm hunting for an Emperor, and it's not giving me one. Do I have a fucking healing card left? Yes. That's the next thing that I have to work on for speedrun, is I have to figure out a system to keep track of what cards I have without having to check, because I lose track of what I have, and it takes time to check, which is no good. Man, it's giving me a lot of fulls. I have not seen an Emperor in so long. That's the first time I've seen Hierophant in forever, though. Not that I'm happy to see it, but... Fine, I don't want the Judgment then. Or the Magician. Or the World. Alright, I'm only doing down to 30. Because I'm going to need to pull these for cards later, and... Yeah, I'll keep the Judgment. I'll drop something. No, I won't. I got plenty. Alright. This could be bad. Here's hoping it's not. I've been getting through a lot of these fights by the skin of my teeth tonight, so maybe that happens again. Who knows? Here we go. Bring it on, level on. You fucking prick. Okay, first thing I want to do is Hanged Man. And then a star. So that should make sure that he has lower defense and that I can hit him easier. So if Debonair misses here, it's a problem. Okay, he hit. He's still not the weakest, though. Really surprised she hit. I'm very happy that Saradin hit. Because if Saradin hits again, we win. But he has to hit again. There goes my Griffin. Tanking like a champ. Got it. Whew, wow, okay. Alright. And he gives us the Bizon, which is a useless ass sword. Gonna run like this. Okay, so for this next fight, all I need really is a devil. I mean, I don't even need a devil, but it's helpful. A devil and a fool, absolutely. Fool is needed for this fight. So, City of Xanadu, let's go. Absolutely necessary for this fight. Gotta remember if I do that. Yeah, I gotta put it right here in the tuck. And then I'll be moving up somewhere around here and swooping by all of the units. They just kind of ignore me for some reason. Excuse me. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end here. Resolve is still on point. That little house right there. Should swoop right by. Yes. All those units should ignore me too. Go to the boss. I'll be using a sunshine here. And do we have a devil? We do have a devil. Do we have a fool? We do have a fool. Alright. Everything's set up for this to go right. Except for the fact that we're going to change our formation. So, oh yeah, and we have to now, that Fafnir we got is going right on Debonair. This is one of the only characters in the game that is weak to darkness. This is Rayuni's dad, by the way. We're going to use the Fool. Get rid of his muses. He'll do Gale, which will hurt. We'll switch to Weak and throw the Devil. Oh, Debonair. Okay. It's okay. Sarah didn't hit, and Debonair has 2 more chances to hit. Oh, Debonair. Sarandon has to hit. He hit. Debonair is the only thing that can win us this fight now. And he did. Fuck yes. Man, why does every fight in this game have to be a nail biter? Okay. So we are down to the last 2 maps in the game. And we're only a little bit over 2 hours. We are kicking some ass as far as surviving. Alright. Ogre battle. Okay. We really want some justices for this fight. Really, really, really. Really, really, really want them. So we go on right here. I have no justices. And I'm sorry for all the card pulling, but it's necessary. Literally the only reason that you can get through this run at a low level on your unit leader, on your opinion leader, is because of cards. The problem that I'm fighting here is that I keep getting this shitty seed of card pulls where it doesn't give me anything good on the stages that I need something good, and then it gives me amazing shit when it's not. Okay, good. Justice. I'll take a star. Not worried about Hangman. I'll take the other star. I'll take the Judgment, and if I have too many cards, I'll throw a star away. Okay. Priestess is pretty damn helpful right now. I have 2 Empresses. They're better. Again, I need to be able to keep track of what cards I have and don't have. World. I think I have 2 worlds. That's all I need now. It's pretty much the last stage that I'll be pulling cards onto. Okay, this I'm just doing this to see how many judgments I have for Let's drop a star. Another world, don't need it. Don't need the star. Don't need the full. Don't need the star. Chariot, don't need it. Okay, so those are all my jokers now, but I also have all the cards I need to fight the last battle. All I have to do is get through this one. Oh, Tony. So this should swoop right through all the units if I do it this way, too. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, I didn't make it. I don't like that. Let's retreat and hopefully not get ping-ponged. Sweep through there. Yes, okay. Alright. Here's the bitch that started everything. Let's go, Andorra. The Black Queen does not march this day. Leader. World right away. She will hurt us. Justice. Oh no. I don't know if it's gonna matter much. It does. It most definitely matters. And it matters a lot. So, Tony, why? Okay, now he has no choice but to hit her. I don't know if him having the Fafnir equipped is going to make him do, like, hardly any damage, but... Okay. Okay. See, now this is not good. This isn't good. Yeah, this isn't good. Well, here's the thing. We were supposed to go back to our original formation, first of all. Ooh, I don't have a world now. This could be really, really bad. And Debonair and Andorra have words now. Hey. I don't have an extra world card, and I can't use another one, so hopefully we can survive her hits. I hope this doesn't hurt a really lot. Okay. There we go. Whew, whew. Whew. Messing up my formation and shit. Okay. Bad mistakes, man. Okay, we are on the last stage. Now or never. Right. There is definitely a chance shit could go wrong here. We're gonna fight Garrus at night because I ended up using a sunshine where I didn't need to earlier. And I would much rather not fight Rashidi at night. Well, actually, I can use a sunshine. I can use a sunshine. Buried treasure? I didn't want buried treasure. It's an ice blade. I don't care. Fury, my cat, decides on the final stage outside my door to make a bunch of noise and meow and want in. He's gonna wait because we've got a leader of the ogres to kill. Alright, final sunshine drops now. Man, this is gonna be fucking rough. Alright, our final fight with Garrus. They have a long conversation. Okay. I'm actually pretty damn nervous. I want to get through this run. And this is the last thing I have to do. Ow. Oh, nice. Come on, Saradin. Yes! Alright. Garrus is down. Alright. Time to all heal. I really want to make it through this, so I'm going to use the heal on the Griffin to get him to full. I'm that scared. Don't talk to me like that. You're going down. You are going down. Right after I use this world card. And then this magician card. Oh, yes. That's what I was worried about, was Debonair not hitting. Because if he didn't hit, I don't have an Emperor, and I've never retrieved from this fight either. So Saradin really has to hit here. That's the only thing that can go wrong now. And it went wrong. Let's burn a judgment. Fuck it, I'm not doing this fight again. Cool. Good enough. That gives me one less judgment card to use on Diablo, but it ensures that I didn't have to fight that fight again. Leader of the Ogres. Let's go. I don't even really need it, but I'm going to anyway. Okay, final boss. Don't panic. Just, you know what to do. You know what to do. Tactics on weak. And burn the fuck out of some judgments. Every single judgment that's in my deck. Okay, Death's a wasted turn. He can't kill us when we're not low on HP. Debonair hit. Oh my god, I think we're good. I think we're fucking good. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Because this judgment's gonna kill him. It better. Yes! Oh, I made it through a run. Made it through a whole run. Not perfect. Not at all perfect. But I made it. Whew. Now I've got times to do better on and everything. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Thank you for anyone who sat through this fucking mess of a first attempt. Oh. Man. It's kind of surreal getting through a full run of this. And getting a time on it, even if it's a really bad time. Like 2:16 isn't good. And I missed Fogel. That was the biggest downer. Like, I literally got every other character except Fogel. He's the only one that got left behind. Oh, that's sad. But the only difference that there would have been was that Debonair would have been replaced by Fogel. And Fogel would have been the one attacking instead of Debonair. He would have been in that spot. Fogel trivializes the game to a point. He really doesn't. He just does like a little bit more damage than Debonair does, and that little bit more damage seems to really, really help. And he tends to not miss even less, or not miss even more than Debonair. So I had some really bad card luck. I had some really nail-biter fights. Usually it's not that bad. Like, even the card pulling isn't usually that bad. But I've been working at this for a while, and I'm just glad I have a run. So, again, thank you to anybody who sat through this, because it is a very long run to sit through. Usually it isn't. It was this time. It's still, I'm pretty sure, even if everything went right, I still don't think I would have got under 2 hours, honestly. I don't know how much time I wasted on card pulling and on retreating in the beginning of the game. The beginning of the game went bad, but anyway, yeah. So this was my first run of Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Everybody rejoice. So the only other run that I could do of this, I want to do every version of the run for this game. I want to do, I definitely want to do, was it Devil Ending? Because that's the hardest run. I want to do a true 100%, of course, where I get all the characters and all the Zodiac Stones, and I get the world ending and stuff. There's also one for Fire Seal, but there's like no information about that one that I can find anywhere. There's a special mode you can do where you go to Dragon's Haven, which is a secret map, and it starts from the very beginning of the game. You type in Fire Seal as your name, and you get a bunch of really high level units in a battalion based upon what alignment you answered the cards in, and it's really, really cool, and I used to do it all the time just for a quick run of this game, just to play it. And now there's apparently a speedrun for it, like some tactics and stuff people have figured out. Apparently I think there's a world record of like 2 minutes or something, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, somewhere around there. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, and there's gonna be a lot more of it. So having to run from Porcius was so weird. Like, I can kind of anticipate having to run from Garrus, but having to run from Porcius, that's the first time that's ever happened. And having to run from Garrus and Porcius and Albaleo, I think I ran from Albaleo in this one, yeah. That was unprecedented. And then the Queen, that was upsetting, having to run from the Queen because I messed up my formation. I did that against, I think it was Omicron too, where I just forgot to change my formation to the one I needed for that particular fight. Those are some things I'm going to be working on. Menuing in general, I kind of screwed the menuing up at the beginning of the game, and I didn't really that much afterwards. Picking the Sharam district. Oh, that was crap. When I was going back to get Lion, and I picked Sharam instead of Zenobia, that sucked. Let's see, what else happened in this run? That was really scary against the Queen, though, because I didn't know if I could even, if I was going to be able to take her out the next time, but let's see what card we got for ending. It's either going to be Hierophant or Priestess. That's usually what it is. If I get a different one, I'll be surprised. Priestess. Okay. 35 days. Ended with a perfect reputation. So, anyway, that is the end of this run. And thanks for watching. And there will be more.